Hello and welcome back to City Skylines. Beautiful Banana Bay. We're back here in Hawthorne Hills, but we'll rename it to something else at some point. We were starting off with a nice little downtown area. It's going to be a nice skyscraper-esque downtown. Very heavy population, heavily populated area. And it's going to be traffic central here, I'm assuming, at some point. But we'll be able to take care of it, okay? Oh, yeah. Sorry. What a bit Austin Powers there for a second. That's okay.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. We got a police station. Have you guys ever seen the Austin Powers impersonator? That guy's crazy. He's like a famous impersonator. He's pretty good. He's pretty good at it. Unlike me, I'm terrible at it. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on, I think, cleaning up Shit Creek now. We actually have the sewage treatment doing pretty good. This pump is not working. There's no power going to it for some reason. Let's go ahead and fix that problem right now. We're going to have to move those pumps anyways. But for right now, I think we can start cleaning up this mess. That way it doesn't look so bad. Okay, we got rid of a whole bunch. How are we doing? We're doing okay? Our treatment's gone down quite a lot. How about this? Can we do that? Okay, maybe one. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. I don't want to try that. I want to make sure we've got enough capability, enough capacity. Of course, we have Devil's Hole here. This is our famous swimming hole, our local swimming hole for everyone to enjoy. If they dare challenge themselves to try and conquer Devil's Hole, I bet they never will. We might have to expand Devil's Hole. We might have to make Devil's Hole a little bit bigger, you know, thinking about it now. Let's put a couple of these down. They just look kind of cool, right? Like we're actually filtering the water. While we're here, you know, when in Rome, when in France, show me your underpants. Okay, let's probably dig a bigger hole. Devil's Hole is getting expanded. We're expanding Devil's Hole. We're opening it up. It's going to be a big gaping hole. Devil's Hole. Big old the devil has a big old gaper. Look at the tidal wave. Jesus. That is crazy. Could you imagine swimming in that? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get rid of some of these trees that are inside the area here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Devil's Hole's overflowing. He's leaking. Devil's Hole's leaking. Tidal wave. There's a big old tsunami from Devil's Hole heading out of shit water. Alright. Devil's Hole's a little bit bigger. We can actually go in now and probably get a couple more of these eco water treatment plants. I think that might be probably the best idea. Let's get another one like so. We can have another road that comes out this way, and then we can have a third. And I think that should cover us for a while. I think that should cover us for a very long time, and we shouldn't really have to worry about sewage treatment after that. Alright. Power, we're doing okay on. Devil's Hole is looking crazy. It's looking real crazy, but it's looking more city headquarters like city's main building. Let's get should we even have a little road coming out this way? I think it probably wouldn't hurt. We have to have some kind of way to get out here and maintain these structures, you know. We have to have a nice little road straight on out. Perfect. That looks better. That looks more official now, actually. Perfect. Our sewage treatment should be through the roof now, and we can finally start cleaning up lovely Shit Creek. We're really cleaning it all up. I love it. Okay, delete. We delete all this cool stuff that we built a long time ago. It didn't even make a singular dent in our usage, which is actually exactly what we want to see. Yeah, this is it's quite loud, this destruction tool. Okay, we can leave this pipe here. That's probably okay. We might have some ventures later on down the road where we can use that pipe, in fact. Okay, Devil's Hole is complete for now. We're doing great on everything. Next is power. I think we should probably have some kind of power supply area in this sector here. I think I do have some mods. We can have a nuclear power plant, which would be cool. Nuclear. What does this even look like? It's $1,000. This power. What the fuck? The Cookie Monster. Cookies. What the fuck? All right, I have to build this now. It's just the Cookie Monster. Oh no, I can't delete it now. What the fuck? Okay, well that mod obviously does not work. That is not a nuclear reactor. What is this? Okay, that definitely is. That works. These are reactors. These are all like assets to the big main building here. 400,000. How much is it? 2,560 megawatts. Wow. I mean, we can place it down like right here, I think. It costs 400,000, which is quite a lot. It's kind of a cool building. It looks like it would be a cool building. Oh man, this is a big spend. This is a big spend for me. I don't know if this mod even works, to be honest. Okay, you know what? We've done it. How much power did that give us? Holy fucking shit. I don't think we're ever gonna have to worry about power again. Is this kind of cheaty? Is this... I mean, it did cost 400,000. But that's a lot of power, right? That feels like a lot of power. Like, that feels kind of weird that I'm not going to have to worry about power probably ever again now. Which is going to be... I think a net negative to when I want to put, like, cool windmills somewhere. Because it is kind of nice to have an aesthetic of... solar panels somewhere or something like that, but I guess we could still do that regardless. I don't know. Maybe we'll need that much power at some point. It's quite possible we will, because we were already using like 300 and now we have like 3,000. So we just need to like 100 times our population, which is possible. We'll see down the road. It is kind of cool. I don't know if you would necessarily have one of these in a downtown area. Which is another reason why I probably will get rid of this at some point. Some point probably being right now, but I think what I want to do is have some kind of recycling plant here next. Let's see if we have a big old recycling center. Large recycling center. Perfect. This is what I want to see. Let's have a nice large recycling center here. Take care of some garbage. Any of the garbage issues. Looks like it's getting power. Perfect. This is a really cool building and all, but I might leave it just because it's a cool building and turn it off. Does that make sense? It costs 8,000 a week to run, so I probably don't really want to use that. It costs quite a lot as well. Okay, so that is not the best mod. All right. We've got the recycling down. I think what we might just need next, and finally, is some kind of hospital. And I think having... where should we have a nice big old main hospital? I think probably in here somewhere might be pretty good. Because we're also going to have another one over here. We'll cover more ground that way, I think. So let's go ahead and focus on getting a road coming off this way, I think. Let's make sure all these roads match up as well. I want all the blocks to be even. If I can. Let's have a... There we go. Perfect. This road is so dry. This ground hurts my eyes. It's so bright. It's so bright on the screen. Can't see what I'm doing. Jeez, it's like walking outside now in the middle of summer. Can't see anything. The sun is so bright. Burns my retinas as soon as I walk out. Ah, my eyes. Okay, let's get some kind of hospital here. Be a nice big spot for a nice big hospital. Let's see if I got any kind of cool modded hospitals. Elder Care Center Little Neck. Okay, cool. Small medical office. We're not interested in that. Queen's Medical Examiner. Okay, so nothing crazy. I think all of the big hospitals are the ones that are in the game naturally. So let's go ahead and see if we can find one of the bigger ones. Or, is this one in the game naturally? I thought this was a mod. Does it fit right here? It doesn't even fit. We'll have to put this one down. We'll have to look for some mods for hospitals. That's something I'll have to look at, even though this one is kind of cool. It's got a nice little picnic area, which I've actually never noticed before. I probably have 1,000 hours in this game, but I've never noticed. And I've never also noticed that it does indeed actually have a helipad. Did they add some stuff? I feel like they're adding things at some point. I don't know. Of course, what our hospital is going to need is some kind of big parking lot. Multi-story decorative parking lot. I think this is probably good. It's a nice big hospital. We want lots of parking for our people. Tons of cars on it already. This hospital must be full. Must be full of people. And we'll go ahead and make sure nobody can park on this road. We don't want anybody parking on it. It looks like you already cannot park on this road. Weird. What the hell? Weird. Oh, okay. I guess since it's a grass line... Okay, that makes sense, I guess. You automatically cannot park on these. That's really good to know, to be honest. I did not know that before. You think with the amount of hours I've had in this game, I would know something silly like that, but... To be honest, I've never really used these roads before too much, so I didn't know that. Let's get some water lines heading out this way. I know they're not directly centered in the road. That might bother some of you, but it's okay. It's still going straight along with the road. It's not off to the side or anything. It's doesn't have to be crazy perfect, but it still has to be under the road, which they all are. My pipes are all under the road. I've taken great care and kind to make sure even the banana is under the road. It matches up. Okay, we're getting some water from over here, which we need to change where we get our water from at some point as well. And I'm thinking, since we have access to a lot of this clean water over here on this side now, we might have to take some. We'll take some from over here at the meantime. Let's get a nice grass-lined road out this way. And see if we can set up some kind of temporary water pumping station. Pumping service. Okay, that would be really good to have. A fresh water outlet. This fresh water outlet lets out excess water in the system. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Do we have large oh, okay, perfect solution for serving large volumes of water to your citizens. Okay, that seems like a lot. Is that a lot? That's a good amount. That's what we're already consuming at the moment. That feels okay. This feels like this should be a bit more expensive, but it's alright. I think this one is a mod. Let's go ahead and extend this road out just a tiny little bit. We'll connect the plumbing up. And this one seems pretty reasonable. It doesn't seem like crazy amount of water, even though it is the exact usage we're demanding right now. But I still will need more. And you don't really want to have to make a ton of them, right? Isn't that kind of silly when you have to have like a million pumping stations all over the place? Boy, look at that thing suck. Reminds me of my ex. Alright. Wow. Look at it. It's just hoovering up all the way. Oh no, it sucked too much. It was sucking so well, it sucked all the way up to the road. Alright. That actually kind of makes me remember about this. Pumping service. Okay, so we want this. These are a fleet of vacuum trucks that go around pumping up all the water. And I think we can have them right here. Oh, yeah. Our little area is looking pretty good. Our little, like, behind-the-scenes city headquarters area is looking good. I like this. Oh, man. Yeah, and we're, like, cleaning the water and stuff. This is so good. I just like the look of this building. We'll keep it. I paid 400 grand for it, and now I'm broke, so I'm definitely going to keep it. All right. We have a demand for some people finally. And you know what? I think we can cram some of those bastards in here. Let's go ahead and have this go get capped off like so. We're really forming our little blocks now. We've got a nice big area of blocks to fill. We can have our own Macy's Day Parade over here, I think, at some point. Should be kind of lovely. Really nice. Is there a mod to have parades? Or are there parades? Apparently you can schedule racing events. I have that unlocked. I don't know how to do that yet. I have it unlocked as in I'm able to do it. I don't have to buy it, I guess. It's like free with an update. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit. Where is the ability to look at stuff like that? Like, oh, I want to fucking host a race or something, you know? Is it in here somewhere? I'm not sure. It might be in that thing I don't have unlocked yet. Let's check the milestones. It might be in here somewhere. A double cargo hub. Ooh, I like the look of that. We haven't checked on our farm in a while. Metropolis, we get a cargo airport here at 26,000, which could happen here soon. And at 32,000, we get the rest of the map. That is fantastic. I can't wait. We get monuments. It doesn't say anything about racing. Does it say anything about that in the past? It doesn't. The hell? I could have sworn I saw something about racing. Race events? Like we can host race events, and it's in here somewhere. I know. Probably think, what is this guy fucking looking for? He's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I saw it somewhere, I swear. I swear. Please believe me. Please! Please believe me! Please! Okay, maybe. Oh! Aha! Aha! I knew it! I've told you. Races and parades adds thrilling motor races, running, cycling, and parades events. Oh, yes, letting you create exciting spectacles that attract both residents and tourists. How do you do that? How do you do that? Where do I unlock that? I want to host a parade. Or at least I do know that we can host a parade. Do we have a post office? I don't even think we do. We need one of those too. We're really focusing the whole city aspect. The whole city services. I would love to host a race. Could you organize like a race through the city? What do we want this sorting facility to be? Let's have it... These underground power structures are kind of not needed now. Where was I in? I was just in something, and now I've lost my spot, which I really hate when that happens. Here we go. We're back. No need to fear. We're back. A little post office. I'm sure I've put one of these down. I have not. Okay, you know what? These guys could use a little post office over here. Let's have it over here by the bus station. I think might be pretty nice. We'll have it here on the corner. Maybe? Maybe behind the bus station might be good. We might have to take out one of these buildings and put this post office in. I'm joking. Let's put them like right... Let's put the post office here. That kind of doesn't make sense. Let's have it like here. Across the street. That's a little bit better, right? That's pretty good for everyone. They, from the metro line and the bus station and the taxis... They're all kind of set up right here. That's great. In case anyone needs to drop off some mail. And then we have the major post-sorting facility over here. What we want next is probably another post office sprinkled in here somewhere. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe somewhere like right here is okay as well. Have it next to the fire station. And I think what we should have over here next is some kind of cemetery or crematorium. Crematorium, I should say. I don't know why I call it a crematorium. That is something totally different, okay? Don't Google search that. I'm not even sure what pops up, to be honest with you. We need to fast forward a little bit because we are out of money. We are getting pretty low on the funds after wasting $400,000 on this nuclear building that doesn't even really look like a nuclear power plant or anything. Alright, we'll just let things carry on a little bit. I think we already have enough for this crematorium. Let's go ahead and get this situated. You know what? Just go ahead and sneak it on right here, you know? Let's try to hide it a little bit at least. Let's try to hide it back here. That way people don't have to look at it. I mean, they will be able to smell it, but they won't be able to look at it too much. What's this? Oh, neat. Where the hell? Okay. I knew there was a culprit somewhere. Come, I can't see them now. I hate this underground shit. Sometimes it... There we go. Now... I'm gonna crash out again. I'm gonna have another Bill O'Reilly moment, okay? This is... It's getting to me. There we go. Okay, we've got it. Situation under control. Crisis averted, okay? Let's get a bunch of nice looking trees in here. And probably some of these guys. Yeah, these look really nice. Let's get some of the other shit out first. Okay, here we go. We'll get some nice, what are these trees? What type of trees are these? These are some small beech trees. Son of a beech. These trees are going to be nice cover for our crematorium. That way it's nice and pretty over here. We'll get rid of all the other stuff too. Kind of make this whole area nice and full of these small beaches. Look at all these small beaches. Look at all these beaches. Look at all the beaches. There's so many beaches. So many beaches. So many beaches. Okay. Look at all those beaches. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get the crematorium in here. I think we want like a nice little road in here. Go straight down the middle. Can we, I don't want to snap. I want it right down the middle. Is that right down the middle? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. Right down the middle. And how am I going to get it to connect? Will it build? You see, I want it to build on the flat part. I have an idea. I have an idea that I can use to trick this thing. Let's go ahead and get it. Can't quite get it centered, which is annoying, but let's do it like that. Okay. Get me out of underground. Fuck. Okay, here we go. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's better. Okay, so now when they gotta go get some bodies, they can just drive right down the road. Beautiful. I think that looks fantastic if we kind of zone out like this. Yeah, that's nice. I wish the... What is with the... I have the graphics maxed out for this game. Look at the level of detail just disappear. You barely zoom out. Look, we can go into the settings together. Usually I cut stuff like this out. But look at my graphics. Everything is high. That's very high. That's enabled. That's enabled very far. Like, it's just, I mean, it's an old game. It's an old game. I mean, I am playing in 4K too, as well. Color correction? What's this do? Realistic sky. Oh. Oh my. I've seen some stuff change in the background. The level of detail stuff is still gone, but the game looks a lot different. My goodness, it looks not better. in my opinion. We can go through all these together. Satellite. Okay. I think I've had satellite on before. The level of detail, though, oh my goodness. It's gone. Like, it's like all grainy looking, too. I don't know if that's just my monitor or what. I think we should probably not be doing this. Warm vibrant? I mean, we might find something that ends up looking real nice. Vibrant's okay. Everything looks like it has real jaggedy edges, though. I think we need to probably sort that out, too. Vibrant. What do we want? Let's do temperate, because I think that's what we are. Depth of field amount. We want that to be max. Film grain. We don't want that at all. Okay, there's really nothing else I can do here. I think that's just like the way it is. Depth of field high. What's legacy? What's that mean? Let's apply that and see. Ooh. The level of detail is just like, yeah, as you zoom out, it's crazy. Alright, well, for the sake of things, we'll go back to none, I guess. And I'll fuck around with that at some other point. But wow, we've got our hospital set up, which is nice. We've got our buses coming in, which is also really nice. Our metro station dropping people off, I think. We saw Mary Sue with her dog or something at some point. Where is my metro station? Oh, here we go. Right in here. Of course, there's not a nice big field to enjoy anymore with your dog. It's a building. There's somebody that lives here. There's tons of people that live here, actually. And that brings me to my next thing. A school. We're probably going to have to put some kind of school in. What kind of mods do I have? What kind of modded schools? We have a high school here. I'm trying to pick a high school that would make sense for this kind of area, I guess. This looks like a very good high school for this area. It's kind of big. It's kind of big, but it looks like it's high density. Let's put a little high school, let's say, like right here. Nice. We have a high school for everyone. And it even has parking in the basketball court in the back already. That's great. And I think we can put people over here the rest of the way. Maybe we want just a little bit of a break in between the people and the high school. A break of trees will look really nice. We don't want to butt them up right next against each other. We want some place for the kids to go behind the school and smoke still in privacy. Because we can't let that tradition die. Come on. Come on now. Are you kidding me? You want to live in a concrete jungle with nowhere to hide and smoke? Come on. You're selling me a piece of bread as a raft for a river. You're out of your mind. You might as well go jump and swim in Devil's Hole. You're so crazy. Okay. Quite fantastic. Our little area is starting to turn into a nice bustling downtown area. I love it. I wonder what else we could use for our little area with all of our little city buildings. What is all this? Warehouses? I don't know. Are these some mods? A warehouse yard? These do look like the base game. A warehouse with railway connection. Wow, that's cool. I've never seen that before. I feel like they've added some stuff to this game that I just haven't really noticed or cared to look at. I think our farms are doing okay. I did say something about checking them out here in a second. We could do some other type of industry at some point, but our farms are doing okay. I'm thinking they're doing all right. We seem to be selling stuff. Not as many of these icons anymore, which is nice. This is really cool. This is looking really good. This is a nice little farm area. We're going to make it a lot bigger, though, for sure. It's a nice big 5-star farm area, and it's got to be earning us a ton of money. How is everybody doing in all these other places? Everyone doing okay? Looks like it. How's this area? Banana nuts, wow. It's just a big, flat, small town, which is exactly what I was going for. I love the look of that. In the middle here, I did say I was going to do some kind of like national park area. So let's go ahead and get a bunch of trees in here now. That way we have this locked down as a park. big national park. We can have like one parking lot and then a big nature hike for people to walk through. I think that'd be really cool. And it could be all natural preserve land. And I think that'll look really nice because you definitely want to have a nice spot around your cities where you can go into nature and hang out. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, Banana Nuts is doing good. Cooper District's alright. We haven't really named much of these places, but traffic seems to be okay. Everything's flowing alright. Not too bad. Not too shabby at all. I think keeping these towns not too big is a pretty good call. Because usually I just do one big mega town. Kind of like we're doing now. But these little small areas keep the traffic down to a minimum, it seems. Except for this. I think this is just bad planning on my part. I mean, it's just so much. What is even going on here? There's nothing here. I don't know what to do about this. I wanted a banana-shaped mall area. And we kind of still have it, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll continue working on this stuff next time, I think. We'll figure out what other kind of city buildings we need. Maybe we'll reach some kind of milestone. It seems like we're reaching it soon. Let's see. What do we... We need, like, 3,000 more people, which is not too far off. We can get some people on this other side here, and I think we'll be golden. We'll have that amount of people. And we can even continue to go out this way with these people. And we'll have, like, some nice harbors. Now that I talk about it and think about it, I really kind of want to get these placed at the moment. We have negative $12,000. How did that even happen? It looks like we went into the red a little bit. What are these? Suburban fences? Forestry fence? I'm looking for these levees or whatever they're called. They're like some kind of, I don't know. You can like walk on them and stuff. I think they're these. Flood wall? No. City quay. A city quay with trees and space for pedestrians to walk. Yeah, this is what I want. Yeah. That's pretty cool, I think. I think that's what I want. I want these quays. How does this even look? That looks pretty nice. That looks really good, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. We can have these cool quays. They do seem to curve, which is nice. We can have them curve all around like this. This could be like a cool little inlet for people to swim in, I guess. Should we have a cool little spot for people to swim? Maybe not. Maybe we don't want these people swimming. We don't want to have to like have lifeguards 24/7, I think. That'll be too much. Let's see if we can get this to curve around like so. We can. It's going to be a nice curvy path for these guys. I don't like that. I want it to be up against the water all the way. So we'll have to figure that out next time. But that's a good start. See, that's what I want the majority of this to all be like. God, it's a very curvy piece of land here. We might have to go through and straighten some stuff out to... Oh my god. Everything's on fire. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Call everybody. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. We need every man, woman, and child with a bucket of water out here now. Everything is catching on fire left and right. I think before we go, we're going to have to figure out if we can get some kind of helicopter depot in with the higher capacity fire helicopter depot. We're going to need this out here now, I think. How much is this? 170,000. That's too much. Let it burn, baby. Let it burn. That's just way too much. I guess what we're going to need are some of these fire watch towers placed down here and there. Let's go ahead and get a couple while we're at it, I guess. Let's just have one here. Okay. And maybe, ooh, yeah. We're going to have some over here. Kind of like right off the road, I think is okay. Alright. That's okay. Just a couple. Just a couple to keep an eye out for some of the fires. But man, oh man. Shit is burning. I think it's just gonna burn itself out. That's crazy. We'll have to, once we build up more, we won't have that issue. We won't. We'll have tons of fire helicopters and stuff once we get more money back. It'll be okay. Well, alright. That was a bit of a sidetrack, but like I said, next time we will continue on getting this whole downtown area built and increasing our population, which we're getting there to 18,000, and we'll hopefully have more stuff unlocked and can unlock this piece of land to keep going. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.